West Texas Droning, the legend of Furhopper Hollow.
Hey everybody, West Texas Droning here. I don't know if you can see me yet. I'm climbing up a draw full of waterfalls that go all the way down to the bottom of this little canyon or draw that we call it, that starts up here on this granite slab. Now, you've been here several times before with me. I've taken off from here and landed here. I've flown over it with various flights. It's in an area that's big round mountain is over there. The pond is down there. All the water comes down these hills, rushes down this little draw in a series of waterfalls. And what's unique about it is trees have grown over the area with the waterfalls and made a canopy, kind of like a little cave. I thought, you know, if I clear out some of this dangerous brush that's too small for a drone to see, I could make a pretty FPV course. So that's what I'm out here doing today. I hope you'll stay tuned, and we'll show you what we're up to. So here's a little walking tour of what we're doing. Here's a slab, and it is a sizable granite slab. You could have a party here. We've camped and all kinds of fun stuff here, and even had some visitors in the middle of the night when we camped here, little critters that come walking by their sleeping bag saying hello. But as you can see, as we get to the edge of this, it drops off into a lower layer right here, and then it drops off to an even lower layer right here. And watch me fall and bust something. And then, as you can see, it falls down into another lower layer here. Let's see if I can get down this without hurting myself. And then it continues on down and we can go either side of these trees and continue down this draw for quite a ways. And I think it'd be a good place to do an FPV, but there's little branches like this and stuff that I want to clear out because you can't see those very well with the drone. So what I'm going to do, come down with some tools, clear this out, and make this wide enough and open enough to do some fun FPV flying down and through these canopy of trees, kind of a cave made out of brush, on down the way there. And you can see it can go down for quite a ways. So that's what we got going today. If you want to come out and help, bring some some gloves, some tools, and something cold to drink. We'll get busy here in just a minute.
Well, I wasn't going to make this a completely droneless video, so I included this video I made a little earlier in the week of the inspection I did on our pond, as I've been treating it with some chemicals, getting ready for this spring. And one of the first ones I put in was a blue dye. And let me emphasize that these chemicals I put in here are safe for wildlife, livestock, fish, everybody. I wouldn't drink out of this water because cow's TT in it. But it is a part of a plan to keep this kind of healthy as a, I guess, a wildlife refuge. The bluing keeps the weeds on the bottom from growing as much. It protects the fish, as the herons that come in don't see the fish real well if the water's dark, so it protects our fish, and it just helps preserve the health of the water in the pond. We will follow it up with an anti-algae concoction that we put in here that keeps that yellow stuff from taking over. And then we will also put some I guess you could call it beneficial bacteria that just helps the water stay more fertile and productive. Probably we'll put an aerator in here. There's one in there. You can't see it because it's on the bottom, because if you put something out there in the water, it was a solar cell and it ran a aerator, and the cows thought, well, that looks good, I think I'll go smash it. And so I'd have to fence it off in the middle of the pond to keep the cows away from it, as you'll see when we show you some other places here, like solar cells for water wells. The cows just think they just need to tear up stuff, so they're like 5-year-old kids. It was a little windy. The Mini 3 was bobbing around quite a bit, and I break up my flights when I can between the 3 drones, so one of them doesn't get extraordinarily ignored or abused. I've got a Neo Mini 3 and an Air 3, and for now, that's all I want. I'm not going to get in the drone collecting business. Trying to stay above these trees. I want a drone-eating tree to get my Mini 3, and inspecting the progress of how the blue is dispersing into the pond. At its deepest, this pond is about 2 feet deep, so we don't go diving into it. This pond was man-made. The granite slab you see up at the top where we were standing in the beginning of this video is replicated numerous times coming down this draw, and this was another granite slab, and we like it because it holds water. The rest of the soil, it'll just leak out, but we pushed up a berm, and so it'd have sides, and we filled it mostly with rainwater as it runs down the hill here, and dry periods we supplement the water inflow into this pond with what used to be a windmill. It got kind of beat up and destroyed, and so we re-drilled the well and put solar on it, and it takes a lot less maintenance than a windmill. And as we come around here, the old windmill comes into sight. And as you can tell, it's seen better days. And I'm thinking that Sean from Sean the Drone could FPV right through that opening in that turning blade. What do y'all think? I bet he could. So it looks like it's going to take more than a screwdriver and a little WD-40 to get this guy going again. So we're going to go overhead and land this guy and terminate this ride. And I'm going to do a manual landing today just because I'm so darn good at it. And there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little information. I hope you'll come back and keep up with the progress I'm making on the Furhopper Hollow FPV course. And as I update it, I'll put out information. And when I do my test flight down there, you'll be the first to see it. In the meantime, thanks for stopping by. We ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. We thank you for your time. We hope to see you soon, and may God bless.